Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to another good food season. Today I'm going to make unripe plantain. Unfortunately, it's not too unripe. I have semi-ripe plantain. I have scent leaf. In Igbo it's called nchuanwu. I don't know what it's called in other Nigerian or African countries. I have some dry fish. I have onions. I have pepper. I have seasoning cube. In this case, I'm using the long cube. I have ground chili pepper. I have the salt and other seasoning cubes. Welcome back to part 2 of this video. Now relax, let's cook. Why are we washing it? We're washing it because we want to take away a little of the starch in it and then cook it and get what we're looking for. Okay, we have our washed plantain, cubed, washed, sieved plantain. So it's time to get it on fire right now. And then we put it there, put it in a high fire. Then you can put cold water or hot water. I'm using hot water in this instance. Put a little bit of it just to cover it, and once it's covered, now there are lots of ways you can cook. There are lots of ways you can do your cooking. You can either decide to cook directly, put in your ingredients into the pot, put in your cubes, seasoning cubes, put in your everything really, put in your oil and the rest of them. It's your choice. There's no rule of thumb that says don't put it now, put it then, put it whenever. It's your choice, however you want to. But the problem is, it gets to a point when everything cooks and it becomes too potty, and it starts, burning in fire. So that's why you just have to use a stepwise system of cooking. Step 1, do what we've just done now, put in everything. Then I am going to add the onion. Why am I adding the onion in this one? Is because onion helps to facilitate the fast cooking and softening of whatever you're cooking. If you're boiling meat, once you put oil, onions is going to help fasten the cooking of the meat. So if the meat is supposed to be done in 20 minutes, with onions it lessens the amount of time you cook it, and also the onion, taste of the onion gets into the meat, gets into whatever you're cooking. So we put the onion. I already have a diced onion here, so I just sprinkle it on top of whatever. And some people tell you no, don't put salt, don't put cube. The reason is because if it's the unripe one, it takes a longer time when you put salt. Well, all these are just myths and legends. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cook partly. I'm going to put my cube, and for those of us that love to use the hand to press the cube, there is something I need to show you. If you have the wooden spoon, if you have the turner, the wooden spoon, just put the cube as it is on top of a surface, beat it a little bit, It's not a punishment, don't give it a punishment. It's just for you to soften it so that it's easy when you open it, and then just put it in on top. See, it's easy for me to sprinkle it. It's easy for me to press it and put it in. It's a habit you learn when you're cooking. You learn the habit, you grow with the habit, and it becomes a norm. So now we're going to leave this for 10 minutes. And also, depending on how fast if you're cooking on a gas mark, even if you use the highest, gas might be faster, electric cooking might be faster too. So cover this up and allow it to cook for a while. Then we go back to preparation of other things. Remember, I told you I'm using the scent leaf. I'm using the scent leaf to give a good taste, a vibrant taste to my cooking. I'm also using the scent leaf because it's medicinal. From where I come from, the scent leaf is one wonderful leaf that is so medicinal. Now, in this instance, unfortunately, I don't have the fresh scent leaf, so I'm going to use the dry scent leaf. And now, when you get the dry scent leaf, get a plate, pour it in, then use warm water, not hot water. Use warm water. So I have very hot water here. I pour some in, then dilute it a little bit. So I dilute it a little bit. Just pour it inside that, cover it up, and allow it. It's like you're helping the dry. Oh my God! Oh. God, you need to get this. You need to get this feeling. I love this feeling, the aroma that comes out from the scent leaf when you pour in warm water. God, it's heavenly. If you love cooking the scent leaf, when you pour in warm water just to pour it, what you're doing here is just to freshen the scent leaf a little bit, so that not when you pour it inside your cooking and you're biting it and it's chewy. So what we're doing now is allow this to simmer for a little while, and then we go prepare our fish. Listen, there is one bad thing you will do when you're cooking. It's trying to taste the fish, but you have to taste the fish to make sure that the fish you're using is good. Not after cooking, you notice that your fish is dead. Oh, I'll wait for you. I'm going to wash the fish now because it's dry. I use warm water, pour in the fish inside the warm water. Allow it a little time. Now, there are two things you do when you pour warm water inside the fish. First of all, the dirt in the water in the fish goes down. If the sand, when it goes down, then secondly, you wash it out. But don't allow it to be in water for a long time. It takes away the taste. So we'll come back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next thing we're going to do is put in a little bit of pepper. I'm using oil. So the oil, the red oil I'm going to use, I'll measure it with my spoon. So I'll measure the oil, put the oil, and don't just turn it, don't turn it everywhere. You can turn by the side, sideways turning, or you can use the wooden spoon to turn in a method that you dig it in and turn around. This is to avoid you crushing everything. We put in our the other ingredients. We put in the dry fish and some other things. If you have meat, you can dice meat. You know, you can dice meat, put it in there. Then we also put in the scent leaf. Now, the problem with this is the scent leaf is a dry scent leaf, and you're not going to get a green lush color of the scent leaf, but you're going to get the aroma of the scent leaf is still there, the efficacy of the scent leaf is still there. So we have something of this nature, ladies and gentlemen. It's the porridge. It's the porridge. Lovely, looking great. Time to dish it out, and then you'll be able to see what we just made. I'll just put up the light. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very beautiful dish. As you can see, the color is beautiful. The aroma alone coming out from the food looks beautiful. So I'm gonna dig in. Very hot. I'm gonna dig in now and test. This is lovely. Thank you for watching, and this is just a way to cook one of my favorite dishes, the unripe plantain porridge. Thank you. See you some other time. Goodbye.